What happens to your brain, body, and sex life when you stop masturbating and watching porn for years? Did you know that over 40% of men under 40 struggling with erectile dysfunction aren't broken physically, they're miswired neurologically? What if decades of porn and masturbation have been rewiring your brain to fail in intimacy, focus, and even life itself? Stay until the end of this video article to uncover the neuroscience that explains why your real-life arousal may feel numb, why ED is skyrocketing, and how you can literally reset your brain for pleasure, focus, and connection. Before we start, hit that like button, share this with a friend, subscribe for more, and comment your thoughts below. Your journey could inspire someone else today. Introduction: the hidden epidemic affecting men's brains. You've probably heard stories of men claiming that abstaining from masturbation or pornography changed their life. Rapper Kevin Gates famously stated that semen retention sharpened his mental clarity, improved his focus, and even gave him better skin. He's been practicing this for over 5 years, but this isn't just a spiritual or lifestyle claim. There's neuroscience backing up what he and thousands of other men are discovering. Here's the problem: society isn't talking about the neurological impact of constant overstimulation. Porn, excessive masturbation, and instant dopamine hits are hijacking your brain's reward system. This isn't moral judgment, it's biology. Imagine this: each click, each scroll, each explicit video creates a dopamine explosion that your brain craves. Over time, your neural circuits start signaling, "This isn't exciting anymore." And when you're with a real woman, your brain barely registers her presence because the stimulus is too low. This is not a personal flaw, it's a brain rewiring problem. Timeline-based body: how nofap and semen retention rewire your brain and body. Week 1, detoxing your brain from overstimulation. The first week is brutal. Men often report irritability, brain fog, and sexual frustration. This is your dopamine system screaming for the hits it's used to. Science check: fMRI studies show that chronic exposure to porn leads to decreased activity in the nucleus accumbens, the brain's reward center. This is why everyday pleasures, like real intimacy, feel dull. Personal insight: Kevin Gates described his first month of retention as mentally exhausting but necessary. Your brain needs to unlearn the hyperstimulation it's addicted to. Practical tip: remove artificial dopamine triggers, phones, porn, and even overthinking about sexual content. Replace them with physical activity or meditation to begin rebalancing your reward system. If you're reading this and thinking, "I need this," hit like, share, and comment with your current struggle. Your experience can help others. Week 2-4, reclaiming focus and emotional clarity. Once your brain detoxes, you begin to notice subtle shifts. Focus improves, anxiety reduces, and you may feel a growing sense of purpose. Neuroscience insight: porn overstimulation weakens the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for focus, impulse control, and long-term decision-making. Abstinence starts to restore these functions. Real-life example: in a survey of men practicing nofap for at least 30 days, 68% reported enhanced concentration at work, and 75% reported feeling more emotionally present during social interactions. Personal perspective: many men don't realize how much mental energy porn and masturbation drain. By cutting these habits, you gain mental clarity and emotional bandwidth for meaningful relationships. Month 2, reconnecting with real-life stimuli. At this stage, your brain begins to recalibrate. Real-life stimuli, touch, eye contact, emotional connections start triggering dopamine naturally. Practical tip: start investing in genuine connections without the pressure of sexual performance. This could be exercising with a partner, learning a new skill together, or engaging in deep conversations. Scientific evidence: research published in Frontiers in Psychology shows that prolonged porn abstinence increases sensitivity in dopamine receptors, allowing real-life intimacy to feel exciting again. Personal insight: men often report that their first month of connection feels awkward, but by month 2, they experience emotional and sexual arousal more naturally and intensely. Comment below if you've experienced numbness or ED with real partners. Sharing your journey helps normalize these struggles. Months 3-6, sexual reboot and confidence. This is where the magic starts to manifest. Men often regain spontaneous erections, higher libido, and improved sexual confidence. Neuroscience insight: overstimulation of the amygdala, fear and anxiety center during porn use suppresses arousal pathways. Semen retention combined with real-life connection helps normalize the amygdala response, reducing performance anxiety. Real-life example: Kevin Gates credits semen retention for his heightened creativity, self-discipline, and ability to connect emotionally without shame. Practical tip: focus on holistic wellness. Nutrition, exercise, and sleep amplify these neurological benefits. Your sexual health is intertwined with overall brain and body health. Month 6-12, long-term rewiring and lifestyle transformation. By this stage, the effects of semen retention and breaking free from overstimulation start to solidify. The changes are no longer purely physical. Your brain itself begins to rewire in profound, lasting ways. Dopamine circuits previously overstimulated by years of porn or compulsive behavior gradually restore balance. This recalibration allows your natural reward system to respond to everyday pleasures, from a heartfelt conversation to achieving a long-term goal. Meanwhile, the prefrontal cortex, the brain's executive center responsible for focus, decision-making, and impulse control, strengthens. This means not only better control over urges but also improved discipline in other areas of life, including work, fitness, and personal projects. Scientific evidence: research published in JAMA Psychiatry and Neuroscience Letters confirms that the brain's neuroplasticity enables recovery from chronic dopamine overstimulation. Essentially, even after years of compulsive porn use or habitual masturbation, your neural pathways can reset, allowing natural motivation and pleasure responses to return. Another study in Frontiers in Psychology highlights that long-term abstinence paired with mindfulness and goal-directed activity significantly improves cognitive flexibility, emotional regulation, and reward sensitivity. This isn't just theory, it's biology reshaping itself. Personal insight: many men share transformative experiences during the 6-12-month window. Creativity often surges. They rediscover hobbies, artistic pursuits, or entrepreneurial ambitions they had abandoned. Motivation to pursue meaningful goals replaces the empty pursuit of artificial highs. Emotional resilience strengthens. Minor stressors no longer derail your mood, and social interactions feel more authentic and rewarding. One recovering individual described it as finally waking up from a decade-long fog, where life's ordinary pleasures suddenly felt extraordinary. Practical example: in recovery programs focused on sexual health and brain rewiring, men frequently report tangible life improvements. Promotions at work, enhanced leadership presence, and better relationships are common. Romantic connections deepen because emotional and physical intimacy now flows naturally, unclouded by desensitization. Even simple routines like exercising, cooking, or learning a new skill feel more satisfying. The sense of clarity and purpose these men describe is often compared to the focus and excitement of adolescence, but with the emotional maturity and self-control of adulthood. Share your goals in the comments. What would regaining your natural sexual and mental energy allow you to achieve? Could it help you start that passion project, repair relationships, or finally take control of your career trajectory? Your insights might inspire others on this journey. Key takeaways and conclusion. 1. ED and sexual dysfunction in young men are often neurological, not physical. Porn rewires the brain's reward system, leading to numbness in real-life intimacy. 2. Semen retention and nofap can reverse these effects, but only if combined with brain retraining, emotional reconnection, and lifestyle changes. 3. Neuroplasticity is your ally. Your brain is capable of recovering, but it requires consistent effort and abstinence from artificial dopamine triggers. 4. Real-life rewards are more powerful than any screen. Emotional connection, purpose, and focus are the new highs your brain learns to crave. Stop letting screens hijack your life. Hit like, share this with someone who needs it, subscribe for updates on sexual health and brain science, and comment your journey below. Your experiences could inspire someone else to reclaim their brain, body, and future. Remember, this isn't just about erections, it's about reclaiming your mental clarity, confidence, and life purpose. Start today, because the sooner you reset, the sooner you can experience real connection, passion, and freedom.